I mentioned in my Kadarius Tony video an idea for stocking up on inventory of players that could potentially be profitable if you're correct about the players you select. Is buying lots of raw rookies of guys for super cheap, and then if they do hit, so to speak, sending them off to get graded, and at that point, seeing potentially big returns. So as I mentioned, I did buy a lot of Kadarius Tony, 66 rookies for $60. Over to the baseball realm, bought a lot of probably my favorite player in the game right now, Bryson Stott, Philadelphia Phillies second baseman, 20 rookie cards for $20 shipped. This was in an auction. Actually, the winning bid was $16 plus some tax and shipping. Came to 20 shipped. You can see the top one there is a Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome Purple 2022 rookie card, which I did look up and saw it was going for about $5, so I was actually happy with that. But my plan again, sit on these for a little bit, no rush, see how Stott does. If he continues to improve at the rate he's going, it'd be a no-brainer to send him off and get graded either after this year's playoff run, depending on how the Phillies and he does in the postseason, or I'd say by this time next year would have a lot more data and opportunities to see him play to at that point be comfortable that I would want to spend some additional money to get him graded. As far as the player, the skill set, one of the, if not the best defensive second baseman in the game, so checks that box, plays on a big market winning team, went to the World Series last year. Already in, definitely going to be in the playoffs again this year as the top wild card, and let's see what they do this year. But on a certainly a winning team, and I'll tell you, the guy hits. The guy is a pure hitter. The guy is a little bit of a throwback hitter in that he has a tremendous eye. And as you look to the future, and he's young, 24 or 5 years old. His rookie year in the majors was last year in 2022, 2023 being his second year. As you look to the future and a very possible electronic strike zone coming, which I think is good for all the best players in the game, pitchers and hitters, and bad for all the players that are not as good, because obviously luck comes into whether an umpire calls a lot of certain balls or strikes. If that is able to be eliminated, and you know exactly the box that if a ball touches it will be called a strike, and a ball, guys with the best possible eyes and the best possible accuracy pitching will all benefit. Not sure, I forget what the arguments were against, but they're stupid. The tradition of the bad call. Come on, guys. There is no argument. The argument is, can we get it smooth, productive, and efficient, and not have it be some kind of delay on every pitch or something like that. So it's been being tested, has been tested the last couple of years in the minor leagues. Sounds like it's going pretty well. There is still a home plate umpire back there. He has a transmitter in his ear, tells him ball or strike. Seems to be working pretty good, working out just some minor scenario kinks, and I very much look forward to that. I mention all that because Bryson Stott has as good of an eye as you will ever see. Reminds me a lot of Tony, my favorite player of all time, Tony Gwynn. So huge compliment for me, and we'll see. The guy's in his second year. I am always super hesitant to jump on bandwagons of new players that look good, and this guy is as good as that guy, that one of the all-time greats, and I'll always shoot that down. This is the one exception for me in today's game. It looks legit. He's a lefty. He hits lefties. He has surprising pop, and he hits some long home runs, and I think he will hit a good amount of home runs. And And I mean, it's not horrible, but he's at like 15 or something this year, so not enough. But more home runs will come. He hits around 300, top 12, 10 in the league. So they were saying from day one, they think he could win a batting title. At this point, I mean, I think absolutely should win some batting titles, and look forward to getting in early. I like the idea of buying raw lots again of guys like this, and let's look for potential tens. Do a little legwork here to make bigger profits by putting them under some magnification, picking out potential tens, shipping them off to PSA to get graded. Maybe some other grading companies are able to catch up in value, but no way I'm sending them anywhere else right now when I see the difference in comps between them and any other company. But all right, enough about the grading companies and all the side factors. Bryson Stott, and I do see him play a lot. He's legit.